Sauk Center coach Jim Klaphake. Well, Coach, I'll bet you're a happy boy, huh?
Yeah, that was fun, Mark.
Yeah.
That was a good time. So.
Yes. Well, just give me some of the highlights. It's a long day here. What comes to your mind first of all?
Well, we started out with a fairly decent team this morning in Little Falls, but after that, the teams really started to get better and playing Pipestone. That was a great match. Came down to set 3, and then Albany, and then then Watertown here. So I know the last 3, even the first one wasn't too bad, but I know Pipestone, Albany, and Watertown, they sure were a good team. So
let me take a second here to let you catch your breath. It's a long way up here, isn't it?
Very good.
I know.
Yeah.
One thing I will have to highlight, there's always different phases of a volleyball match, but overall, the serving was really good today, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mark, and I think we put. I think that's it. We kind of rode last year, the state tournament, but we had great serving, and we serve received. We serve received and set. Fairly decent. So, but we really got them on their heels with our serve. So, the thing is about it, though, as much as you look at that, we got to keep getting better. But, any one of a number of girls can step up and serve well. So,
as you analyze and kind of break down the serving, you got kind of a mixed bag, don't you? Can you name the players and what they do with their serve?
Yeah, you first and foremost, you start with Kate McEwen. She has the jump float serve, and it's a great serve. I believe she leads us in aces, and then go with that. Rhea Seebeck, the serve is similar, but not quite the same. But then you got Heidi, and them two are serving jump float. Now Heidi comes with topspin, and that ball is just diving down, and it's a completely different serve. And I think, like I said, I always kind of like that as a mix. That if you got one that serves a little bit of topspin, then. But look at back against Pipestone. Maddie Schuster came in there and had a couple great serves. She too serves jump float serve, and then Sierra just has a great standing drive serve that will drive you. That she can place it and put it anywhere, and she can get you moving around with that. And then Lydia Green Bruggemeyer, she's the same way. I mean, she has a very good serve. I said that one I think it was against Albany, and she put it out by about 16 feet. I said, what's the difference if it's 6 inches or 16 feet? She settled right back down, and I thought she served, she served pretty decent today too. So, and then honestly, I think April Klaphake, she comes with that soft, short serve, and you can get them kind of sucked up, and then the next ones can kind of drive them deep. So, So it was a good day. So,
to take us on the inside when you're serving, I see the coaches will give a signal. When you do that and you signal to your player, what are you instructing them to do?
Sometimes, Mark, honestly, we're not maybe even going after a particular player. Sometimes we might be, but we're trying to serve away from somebody, so our big block can get there. Well, the ball, is passed and then it's set all the way across court, and then we can get our big block there. So sometimes it's for that reason. Sometimes, maybe and I tell them we're not really picking on anybody, so we're trying to hit a seam and make them call it and make them move and try to get it that way. So
one player that can certainly control the net, which you need her to do. I'm talking about Tori Jennison. Yeah. She showed that again here today, didn't she? Yeah.
This was I think probably this was her best. These were her best games. I met this last night at practice. I got after a little bit. I told her, you have to control the net. You just can't, and I thought she did that today, and I thought she really stepped up and did that today. So, and it was kind of missing. The thing is, Mark, she's 6'2", 6'3", and she just got to clean all that stuff up, all that junk above the net. Just clean all that stuff up. And after we played up in Morris earlier this week on Tuesday, we were blocking everything down on our side, and they were hitting everything off of us. And I was I think they were frustrated. I was frustrated. but it was nice. We had a couple good practices since then, and and now they settled in a bit. Even with her, Heidi Leeser does a great job. Izzy Cobelt does a great job. And Jenna Gopinski-Vogt too. So we have some good blockers, and then even. Like today, I think Sierra had a couple blocks on the backside, and Maddie Schuster did. So, we can kind of do it by committee, but certainly, I think Tori Jennison is first and foremost. She can lead us and kind of get the other team on their heels a little bit. So.
Okay, one more point. I know you want to get on the bus and go home. It's been a long day, but. A year ago, and I'm not comparing this team to last year, but it was at this tournament last year where I think kind of a light bulb went off and thinking, this team can be pretty good.
Yeah.
Did the light go off today now?
Well, I think, Mark, it always, it's just, it takes a little bit of time to gel together and start, you're playing together and and I think today certainly it was a big tournament. I mean, the Albany tournament is it's early bird tournament. You know what I mean? And we're barely into practice for 8-9 days, and then we're ready to get a tournament. So it was nice to get some games out of the way. It was certainly nice to come here. It was nice to come here and play well, and I'm sure I hope, Mark, that this is a stepping stone. That hey, we're gonna continue, and we're gonna keep getting better, and this is the start of something special. So, but you never know. The teams are all different, but it sure was a fun day though, Mark. It was a great day, and and I think one of the girls that I probably don't talk enough about is as much as we're talking about setting and this, but with Rhea Seebeck and Sierra Corton, and then Kate McEwen and Maddie Schuster and Lydia, they do a great job of passing them. Their passing has gotten so much better that we're getting into offense now, and our setters are not working so hard to go get it. So I think that's a key to this too. As much as it is blocking and everything else, is handling. This Watertown team, they could serve it at us. They really brought it. So it was nice to. It sure was nice to get it, Mark. And like I said, we're not comparing teams, but it sure was a heck of a nice tournament today, and the girls played well. So.
All right. Well, you get on that bus. Did you get a pack of M&Ms?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you go enjoy that.
Thanks,
all right.
Mark.
See ya.